He never stops. He never surrenders. It's Danny the dog on the hunt. What are you doing, Danny? What are you doing, Danny? What you doing, bud? Morning, everybody. My name's Bill. This is Pirate Solutions Forestry, and I was out here mapping out my board feet on my slab order and restacking them so I can bring them to Thatcher tomorrow. So I'll know how much to charge him. Write the board feet right on the slab so he knows how much they are when a customer looks at them. And I got an order for 5/4 1x10s. So the guy's going to come by at noontime today. It's about 10:30 in the morning right now, and we're going to cut this log apart. I just happen to have it lying down here next to the mill, and we're going to turn this into a 10-inch, well, not a 10-inch cant, but 10-inch width, and mow through a bunch of 5/4 barn board for this gentleman, and he's just going to come by and pick it up. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. Hopefully you guys saw Danny in the intro. He's on the hunt, waiting for his mom to come home, and let's get at it. So overall, it's a pretty simple procedure. I'm just warming up the mill a little bit. We're going to come up 5 inches from the center. We're going to see where we are, see what we can steal above it. I don't like having a ton of 1x flitches sitting around, so if I can take 2-inch stuff out of it, I will. Looks like it's going to be marginally close on that, but possible I could get I don't know, maybe a 2x6 out of it. So probably going to take a 2-inch flitch off the top. But let's start cutting it apart. I'm running a brand new Stellicut band, and hopefully we go through this without any problems. I did debark some of it. There is a little bit of dirt in the log, but nothing serious. All right, so that the top of the cant's or the sides of the can are gonna be about 17 up right now. That's with it up on the toe board. I'm gonna come up to 19, and I'm gonna take my slab cut there. You guys keep in mind that you're looking at the big end of the log down there. So we're gonna go back and take a 2-inch flitch. It looks like it's gonna be almost a 2x10. Drop right to 17 and cut it off and then flip it. Pretty much going to do the same process on this side. I know I say this over and over again, but I don't need to clean this side all the way down to that 5 inches up mark, but just in case I have to get this cant in a different direction, it's always a good idea. It just gives me the option of taking the 10 inches a different way. So I'm still going to come 5 inches up from the center and see what I got above it, and it's probably going to be about the same thing. It's like 16.5. Let's go up to 18.5. That looks like it. Stay right there. Come back, cut it 16.5 and roll it again. Definitely a couple of 2x10s in those. Now we're going to roll it, set our width. All right, we're going to come to our 10-inch width and now and see what we can seal above it. Close my throat down a little bit. We'll come down to 10. Come up to 12. I think be able to get something. I'm going to come up to 13 and take it there. We'll drop to 12 and then to 10. Come back, drop right to 10, take it there. Now we can spin it up, mill it out. Probably got 3 2x10s, one by maybe 8. We'll spin it up, set our 5/4 scale and mill it out. The first thing we're going to do is set our 5/4 scale. I'm going to drop myself down to 1 1/4. That's where I want to finish. Here's 1 1/4. 5/4 scale is my blue scale. Okay, that looks good. Now the 5/4 scale is going to tell me where to take my top cut. I'm going to take my top cut on scale, and then we'll just cut down through it. And I'll have to offload a couple at some point just to finish the cant out. The top's going to be somewhere up around, I'm not sure, 14 or something like that. Let's get on 5/4 scale there. Wow, that was a pretty good guess. It's about right there. All right, it's 13 5/8. That's where we're going to take it. I'm just going to offload these quick. Yeah, let's make our last few cuts. Time! That's all she wrote. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 extras. One has a little bit of wane on the top. And we'll get these. I can't help myself. We'll take these off the mill. We'll get them stacked over on the side here for him to pick through. Hopefully he takes them all. Maybe you'll want to take all 10 of them. That'd be nice. And I'm going to throw these up on the mill and edge them off. It'll probably be hyperlapse, and then we'll do an outro. So you can see from a lack of anything to sit on over here that order is gone. The gentleman already came, picked it up. Mike, thank you very much. And I got 3 2x10s by 8'6" and 1 1x10 by 8'6" out of the flitches. So this gentleman took all 10 boards. It took somewhere around 27 minutes to cut that with filming, right around there. That Stellicut band, I tell you, that one that I was running today is a 10-degree band. It's brand spanking new. It hasn't been ground over to 7 yet. When I'm cutting big oak and big hardwoods, I like to have them at 7 degrees. But for cutting pine and softwoods, that 10 degree, wow. Just, you don't even feel the wood. It's just like it's not there. I could go as fast as I wanted. I was being a little bit, I cut it pretty quick. And I did go kind of fast, but I was being a little bit careful to make sure that I didn't put a single wave in any of those boards. Paul Hunt got his trailer deck. I brought it to him on Sunday. And if you guys remember, if you watched that video when I was cutting the 1x6, actually, I'm sorry, 1.5 by 6, 6/4 trailer decking for Paul, you remember when we hit that nail, that screw in the middle of the log that was sideways? Well, it left a little dip in the end. And now Paul's going to deal with that little dip because it happened at a bad time, right when I was splitting the cant in half. And that really stinks because it ends up in every single board. Now, it was only a little, it was only a little dip, maybe 1/8 of an inch, but it still stinks. Anytime that you give a customer something, you want them to get, perfectly pristine boards. Now, we hit a lot of metal in that log, and that affected the way that log milled out. And it is just a trailer deck, so we have to keep that in mind. He's replacing rotted pressure treated with black oak, so it's a big upgrade. But you got to be careful sometimes, guys. When you're mowing down through the cant and just mowing off boards, you can go at it pretty hard. If you do push a wave into your lumber, it's only affecting that board and the board under it. But when you're splitting a cant in half, or when you're setting your width on a cant, if you push a wave in that, it's going to be in every board. So you do have to be careful of that a little bit. It's always nice when you don't hit metal. I don't know how, with 18 horsepower. Now, if I was a 70 horsepower like Robert Milton, I could run that thing wide open and you won't cut down on your feet per second on your band teeth. But at 18 horsepower, I can push it fast enough to cut down on my feet per second enough to push waves into it. So you can go fast, especially in softwood like that, but there is a limit. There's a limit. You can push that mill hard enough probably to stall the band if you really went at it. When we were up at the show in Bangor running the 27 horsepower Honda, we had kids coming up and pushing the mill, and we would get some teenagers every now and then, and they would try to stall it. That 27 horsepower really holds its power great. But at 18 horsepower, you can definitely push it too fast. So anything you take out of that is just kind of how to map your way through a log, limit your cuts and cut down on your time. It was a very simple log. Everything came out beautiful, came out flat, came out smooth, nice crisp edges. Really came out great. So for Danny and myself, that's pretty much all we got going on this morning. We are going to put back together Josko Katapovich's chainsaw when Kate gets home, because she's got the Walbro carburetor in her car. She picked it up from the post office yesterday, and I'm waiting on it. And it came in from Hungary. So hopefully that's, with my diagnostic ability, hopefully that was the problem. And that fixes Josko's chainsaw so we can get that out of here. So this afternoon, we'll put Josko's chainsaw back together. We will sharpen it, make sure it's running right, and get that back to him. I'll probably call him and maybe even run it down to his house just so he has it, as I kind of got a little bit of a slow day going on now. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out from us. If you need anything from Norwood, if you look in the description of this video below, I have an affiliate link in there. If you copy and paste that to your browser, to take you to Norwood's sell site, and somehow it tells them that you watched our video, so we always appreciate that. Make sure to leave us a comment. I answer everything back. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any criticisms, anything, hit us up. We take it all seriously. We want to make the channel better. But for now, for Danny, who's waiting for mommy to come home, and myself, who's going to be looking for maybe a little something to eat, it's Pirate Solutions out.